The 15th term of an arithmetic series is 7 times the 5th term. The sum of the first 11 terms of the series is 88. Find the first term and the common difference of the arithmetic series. Given that the nth term of the series is 143, find the value of n. Okay, so I've got all the information here then. 15th term is 7 times the 5th term. So the 15th term is an arithmetic progression. So that would be a plus 14d, wouldn't it? That's the 15th term. That's 7 times the 5th term, and the 5th term is a plus 4d. So what have we got here then? So that's our first piece of information. So we've got a plus 14d then is equal to 7a, expand the bracket, plus 7 4s are 28d. So that tells us then that, let's move this a over here. So 7a take a is 6a, and then 28 take 14d is plus 14d. 14d equals 0. So what we did there was we moved this a over, 7a take an a is 6a. Also moved the 14d over, 28 take 14 is 14d. And now there's 2 common. So that tells us then that 3a plus 7d equals 0. That's our first equation. Now the sum of the first 11 terms is 88. So we also know, using the sum of the formula for the first 11 terms, S11 is equal to n, the number of terms. The sum is 11 over 2, n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1, n is 11, so it's 10, d is equal to 88, isn't it? So we can move the 2 up and move the 11 down. So that tells us that the 2a plus 10d is equal to... Now I could leave the 2 there because there's a 2 common here, see it? So why don't we take the 2 that's common outside the bracket and we'll just have a plus 5d, and that will cancel with that 2. So let's do that then. So it's a plus 5d now. So I've divided it by 2 all the way through to cancel with this 2. And now move the 11 from times to divide over the other side. 88 over 11 is 8. So this is equation 2. So we've got 3a plus 7d is 0, and a plus 5d is 8. So let's do 3 times this one then. So that tells us then that 3 lots of this plus 3 lots of this, 15, is 3 lots of this, 24. And now the 3a's are the same, so we can take one from the other. Let's take 3 take 2. So 3 minus 2 gives... So what do we get then? This take this cancels, that's why we're doing it. 15d take 7d is 8d. And on the other side we've got 24 take 0 is 24. So that tells us, move the 8 from times to divide, that d is 24 over 8, which is 3. Now we know d is 3. We can use either formula. Here, by 1 gives, so let's put it in then, 3a is equal to, move that over, minus 7d, minus 7 times d, which is 3, cancel by 3 both sides, and that tells us that a is minus 7. So there's a. So we've got the first term and the common difference then for the first part of the problem. Okay, so we've done that. Given that the nth term is 143, find n. The nth term is 143. The nth term, so this is part B now. Nth term is a plus n minus 1d. So a is minus 7 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 3, is equal to 143. So that tells us then, move the minus 7 over the plus, n minus 1 times 3 is equal to 7 plus 143 is 150. Move the 3 now from times to divide, and we get n minus 1 is 150 over 3, and that's 50, and so that then tells us that n is equal to, move the 1 over to plus, 51. So n is 51, and that's the solution to part B.